Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I thought maybe we'd get back on the 070 GMC. I got a few things I want to do to this GMC, 1970 GMC. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, don't know anything about this truck, we basically pulled the engine out, freshened her all up, all new gaskets, seals, the whole 9 yards. But unfortunately, I cannot get fuel up to the engine. I've tried everything, new fuel pump. We've made sure the lines are clear. We've done a lot. No fuel coming to the top, up to the carburetor. I don't know why. So I thought I'd get in there and give it another shot, see maybe we're doing something wrong. I don't know. She does fire up and run, and she actually sounds very healthy. We put some homemade straight pipe exhausts on it. We're going to throw some mufflers on there as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think my pipes turned out very well. You see how they're kind of hugging the frame there? I think that turned out very, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pat myself on the back on that one. I'm allowed. I can brag on myself a little bit. I mean, not bad for some junk that we drug out of the scrap pile, I'll tell you that much. Just with a little bit of time and patience, you could turn out pretty decent stuff. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of money into this project at all. It's mostly just elbow grease. So for anybody new to the channel, that's kind of what we do here. Trying to bring you guys kind of an all-around car channel, you know. I mean, we got budget-minded stuff. We've got flip car stuff that we do on an extremely tight budget. Then of course we've got stuff like this where we just get all into it, you know what I mean? I mean, we've got, oh, I don't even know. I think I've got over 600 hours into that car already, and we ain't even done yet. But I don't mind doing it. I like to bring you guys these videos, and I'm glad that you guys watch them and enjoy them. But as for now, we're going to get back on this one. Hopefully she's going to run today and move under her own power and all that good stuff. I think we'll start with these fuel lines. I want to make damn sure without a doubt we don't have any clogs or anything like that. Let's just crack this bad boy open. Try to crack it open here as well, just before the filter. I thought maybe we'd go ahead and just kind of pop the filter. Pop that filter off and get it out of the way for a minute. Just kind of take it out of the equation. So with the fuel filter out of the way, I thought maybe we'd come in here and dump some fuel down in the line itself. I'm kind of like priming the pump, so to speak. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm willing to try anything to make this happen, because for whatever reason it ain't happening so far. All right, so now I think I'll put my filter back in place, and now I'm going to dump some more down in here. Maybe we'll see how this works. See if we get some of it to go down in there. Seems to be working so far. Okay, so now that our filter has some fuel in it, I want to crank this thing back down on here. I'm not going to tighten it though. I'm going to leave it loose. So now I'm going to fill the bowls up with some fuel, which ought to give us, I don't know, maybe about 10 seconds of run time, maybe a little more, hopefully. We'll get this full. She should fire right off. That's what she's been doing. She fires right up, no problem. She just won't stay running. As soon as all the fuel is out of the bowl, like what I'm putting in here now, she shuts right back off again. Still no fuel. What is happening? I thought we'd come down here to the pump, see what's going on. Any fuel's coming out or anything, and I already see fuel dripping as soon as I crack the line loose. I don't know if that's the fuel we poured in it or what. Well, there ain't nothing coming out of that at all. All right, don't try this at home. This is my setup. Get the old shop vac out. Look at this. I've got a hose taped to the end of it here. Real airtight connection there. I've got it spliced to my fuel line that's going directly to the tank. Got a little see-through hose there. Let's turn this on and see if any friggin' fuel can come sucking out of there. Some of you guys are probably going to say it's crazy to suck gas up through the shop vac, but I've done it a million times. It doesn't do anything, but hey, I'm not going to recommend it though. I'm not going to recommend sucking up gas into your shop vac just because it doesn't seem like the right thing to do. But I have done it a million times. It's trying. I mean, at least we have fuel up here now, right? Let's get this off of here and hook it back to our pump. So we know we've got fuel up to the pump now. Let's see if we can get it to pump through the pump. Because if it doesn't, then something's up, man. Something's up with that pump or something. Some of you guys were questioning whether or not the rod is in the right place. Man, I assure you, I did the grease trick where you put the grease on it, hose the rod up in the hole, and then slip the pump in. I assure you that's not an issue, but who knows, man. I'll try anything at this point. So hey, after the old vacuum cleaner trick, we seem to actually have fuel all the way to the pump, and it's actually running through the pump now. You see it there? I'm just tightening up this other hose clamp. That's my fuel line there. We're getting that tightened back up. Now we could put this this other line on the other side coming out of the pump. We could put it back on. That leads up to the carburetor, of course. Man, I hope we finally got this solved. I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know if we had a fuel clog of some sort. I don't know, but let's get this tightened back up and see if we can't get it up here to the carburetor next. So here we go for the 100th time. Let's fill the bowls and see what happens. We know without a doubt we have fuel to the pump, which we didn't have before, so we're moving in the right direction, I think. I've never had this much trouble with one getting fuel up to the top of the motor, up to the carburetor. I've never had this happen. It's normally, I mean, sometimes you get a little bit of trouble with it and you just prime the carburetor a few times and then finally she'll take off. But this one's a new one on me, so I'm just kind of trying anything. Hot damn, we got fuel now. Holy smokes, we got more fuel and we know what to do with now. Let's get that tightened up. I think we may have solved our issue. I'm kind of excited. I can't wait to hear it run on its own power. Let's go through here, double check everything, make sure everything is tight. Do believe we're good there. There, and where's this one at? Let's get right here. All right, now before I start this thing up again, I want to blow all this excess fuel out. We don't want any fires. So hey, a little tip of the day. If you're ever looking for an air chuck that blows a lot of air, more than these little things, we've all got these. These are okay. But if you really want something to blow some air, take you a couple of air chucks, a male and a female, screw them together. Oh my God, that thing will blow the hair right off your head. All right, so all the excess fuel is dried up. Let's fire this thing up, man. I got a good feeling. I don't know if you could tell, but that thing's got fuel in it. We're definitely batting 1,000 so far. Hot damn, she's running on her own. Yeah, she sounds mean, y'all. I believe she's running a little rich though. We'll do a little fine tuning. Whatever you set one jet to, the other one needs to be the same. So in other words, if you're 1.5 turns out on one, you need to be 1.5 turns out on the other one. They should always match. I got to get a better return spring on there. In fact, I don't even have a return. I need to get a return spring on there, y'all. Oh man, you don't know how happy I am to get past that. I don't know, man. I guess we had some sort of a clog. We're running off of the original tank behind the seat. It's got these saddle tanks, I believe is what they're called. It's got one on each side. It's kind of an add-on, I believe. And it's got tons and tons of hoses and things like that that go to. They're all dry rot. They're all shot. It's got these filters all over the place that need to be changed. I'm sure this valve here, believe this is to switch the tanks and all of that. I guarantee you that stuff is so clogged up. All these lines, all this stuff, I guarantee you it's all clogged up with old fuel and varnish and all of that. So to take the easy way out, we just went ahead and unhooked this stuff and just ran it off of its original tank behind the seat, which should work fine. You guys know, just like I do, these things sit around for a while, and this one's been doing a lot of sitting while we're working on it and messing with it, and so maybe something settled down in there where the pickup was. There's no telling. But before we can run it for too long, I need to finish up the cooling system. I'm missing something here. I need to plug that guy off, and then I could fill this up with fluid. You guys probably heard the belt squeaker. We'll tighten that guy up as well. Power steering still needs to be hooked up, and I need to top it off with some more transmission fluid. It did have a slight leak, I believe, right where the speedometer cable comes out. So that'll be something else we'll have to address. I'm not doing it right now. I want to hear this thing run. I want to see it drive under its own power. I'm tired of pulling this thing around. And we are so close. Alrighty, so I've got my power steering lines hooked up. Time to dump a little fluid in it. And got my little metal funnel. I love that little metal funnel. I don't know why, it just reminds me of the Wizard of Oz with the Tin Man. Seems like something he would have had on him. So we'll get this topped off, and of course you can see I still need to put the belt on. I'll do that next. Some of the stuff I'm doing off camera is just boring. I'll spare you guys some of this stuff. But we are getting close, man. I think we're just about ready to fire this thing up and be able to actually drive it. So to put the power steering belt on, we got to get the alternator belt out of the way first. Not a big deal. Just get that guy right out of there. And here we go with this one. Easy enough. Get it over this fan. Get it over the crank pulley, over the water pump pulley, and then of course we got to get it over this last one. Get this alternator tightened back up. Oh man, it's that time, y'all. Here we go. You can see my little ghetto repair there. This guy. That'll work for now until I could get one of those little rubber little cap things that go on there. I thought I had some. I guess I used them all up already, so oh well, that'll work for now. We ain't making no trips to the auto parts store today. All right, so we're full of water. Nothing's leaking. All the belts are on. Power steering pumps hooked up. Fluids in it. I believe the transmission's full. We're going to run it for a minute, let it warm up and check it. If it needs more, we'll add some more to it because it does have a slight leak coming right out of the speedometer cable. And so something else we'll have to fix in a little bit. But for now, let's fire it up, see what happens. She's crunchy. May have to set that idle up a little bit. Zippy. Got my screwdriver with me here. Let's go set the idle up a hair. Still need that spring. I searched all over the place. I can't find one. So let's see what she does. Oh, she's in repair. Oh crap, she's moving. Woo! I hope we kind of have brakes. Yeah, barely. Golly, I'm not liking that at all. Apologize for the dirty windshield. brakes are terrible. I think I know why though. We're missing a little something there. Maybe we should hook up the booster. Man, I just seen that damn hose somewhere out in the shop. Ain't that the way it is? Like, I could picture it. Like, just the other day I seen that sitting somewhere, and now I gotta go look for it. Damn it, I should have just picked it up. We might just have to settle for some off-road burnouts for now. I don't think I'm gonna take it out on the street with no brakes. Woo. Sounds so good. That's about all you're gonna get on this one. Not too bad. She does need some more tuning. I've never cared for that old carburetor. I've always thought that that carburetor was the problem with this thing to begin with. It's just not right. We rebuilt it. It's got all new parts in it. As far as if it's set up right or not, I don't know. We'll tinker around with it and see, but we've got all kinds of little adjustments that we can make on it, and we'll do all that. We'll get in there and play around with it. But we did solve our fuel issue nonetheless. That thing is full of fuel. Does not seem to be an issue anymore at all. So anyway, man, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here for now. I felt like I owed you guys, you know, at least seeing it move under its own power and all of that stuff for any of you guys that have been following along with the build. Don't forget to hit me up on Instagram, link in the description, and Facebook, Weirdbeard on Facebook. Send me a friend request. I'll answer your friend request. We got more flip car videos coming up as well, and more side projects. We will be doing more side jobs as well. I'm going to get some of my own side projects in here before too long, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I am out of here. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all later.